I think we got to open this up today, requesting assistance from our listeners. Listeners, we've got a dispute.
There's a situation.
There's a situation brewing.
We've got a dispute, and we need y'all's help to tell us what this animal is. And we're going to put it on our TV, but I think the powers that be here will put it into the actual YouTube deal so you can see it a little more clearly.
Okay.
Let me zoom out.
But we're going to look at it on our TV for right now.
There's the trail cam picture.
Right, so this picture, I went and checked my deer cameras this morning on my mineral sites. And this picture came, I think, from 3 nights ago on Phil's property. I'd say 30 yards from the river.
What is it? I know what it is.
I do too. It's a big cat.
It is.
It is.
And
And here's the funny part to me.
his first name is Bob.
No, his first name is not Bob.
Thank you.
Hey, what the funny part is, though, is that tree covers up that long tail that's coming down and going to the ground.
Well, if it does, that tail is straight up in the air.
No, it ain't.
It's
He ain't no
straight
bird
down.
dog. Hey, he ain't no bird dog. That's a big cat. I say, okay, and Martin says, I say that cat would weigh, right at 250 going toward 300.
Okay.
Okay. Martin says that is a bobcat, and that would be the incorrect answer for this because, hey, the head on that thing is not shaped anything like a little bobcat's head.
I didn't say he was a little bobcat. I said he was a biggin.
Oh, no. The head is wrong.
I mean, state record, that ain't him.
And that's another thing. At first, I said he was a puma. But, hey.
You don't think he's a puma anymore?
No. I take that back since JD put the puma up there, okay?
The puma.
This is, we're going to have to go further south, boys.
He's not a mountain lion.
In my humble opinion, okay, he's not the mountain lion, okay?
No mountain lion.
This is the Mexican jaguar, and he just don't happen to be black. But he is, if you look at his coat.
What is that?
He is spotted.
That's not what he is. That a jaguar?
That is a.
Yes, sir.
I'm with.
Hey, what we're looking at on the screen down there on Phil's property is a Mexican jaguar. Hey, if you started playing Mexican music, he'd tap dance for you. Okay?
Yeah,
Trust me.
so we were only lacking a mariachi band. I'm going with jaguar.
That's it, boy.
It looks like this picture to me,
Hey.
which is what I found when I Googled Mexican
Where's all the
jaguar.
spots?
It's a
You don't see
bad
the
camera,
spot?
and there's little spots right here.
Just like a bobcat. Where's the picture of the bobcat? Pull him up.
I don't have a picture of Bob.
Those don't exist on Google?
No, they don't.
You
I
can
mean,
put
what
it
a-
up.
Okay, so
No, go ahead
so
and put it up. Hey.
That thing's too big to be a bobcat.
Hey.
No.
I see bobcats all the time while
Thank
I'm deer
you.
hunting.
Sees 'em
and
everywhere.
trust me, we've got a big one down there on Phil's property.
And that's him.
No, that ain't him.
That's him.
That ain't him. Okay, hey. Nope, wrong answer. Go ahead and put that little bitty small thing up there.
That's not a bobcat.
That's not a bobcat.
That's a lynx of some sort.
That's a bobcat.
Get out of
bobcat.
here. No, it
Not a
ain't.
bobcat.
That's a. I mean, that's the third other than Google. What are you doing?
Well, that
No,
don't
what
matter.
are you doing? Put another one.
That ain't
There's
him.
another one. There's another one.
Get us a regulation bobcat. Don't be looking for the picture that tells your story
no.
better.
Hey.
Get us a picture. That ain't him
Also,
either.
not a bobcat.
What? Okay,
That's
well,
the northern lynx.
what is a bobcat then?
Can
Why are
you
you
just-
so scared
Hey.
to put a picture of an actual bobcat up there beside it?
He can't find one, I don't guess.
Because bobcats.
I'm not scared to put it up there. 'Cause, hey, trust me, that cat right there is not a bobcat.
Now that's a bobcat.
Zoom in on.
I can't zoom in on it.
Oh my goodness!
Hold on.
You're really good at the internet, but you're failing today.
Bobcat.
Like, when
Well,
I need something off the internet, I actually call you. Like,
hold on.
but this
Is
is
this
your
Here's the
poorest
question.
performance.
Here's
yet.
the question. Okay.
What?
Here's the question. What would you estimate that cat's weight at?
About 75 pounds.
I'm going to say 175 pounds because it is a
Hey.
jaguar.
That's 200 plus if it weighs an ounce. Hey, his head weighs 50 pounds for crying out loud.
This is why I love hunting stories.
Hey.
I love
All right,
trail
here's a
cameras.
decent
There
bobcat.
you go.
There's your
That's
bobcat.
him.
Look at his
Ah.
tail.
Look at
Yeah,
his
I
tail.
know.
We can't
I know.
see this.
But look at his
one's tail.
legs. Look at the little spots on his legs that magically stop.
Yeah, but hey, look at the size and that. That thing looks like a kitty cat. compared to that big cat I'm looking at there in that photo.
Oh my goodness.
Now that might be a baby. That might be a baby bobcat.
No, that's a mid-age one. That's a 2 or 3 year old one.
Well, how?
That one right there, he's king of the jungle. That bobcat.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because he's closer to a lion than a bobcat.
Because he's
King of the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh my good Lord.
I wish we had a mariachi band. Hey.
Well, the good news is when I pulled my camera this morning, when that picture came up, I thought, uh-oh.
It's going to start again,
here?
boy.
Oh yeah, this
But
is your
then-
camera. Oh well, you've never mind.
But then I kept scrolling, and then I got another picture of that cat.
Yeah.
I don't have
So
that picture.
you don't have that one? Well, I need to send that one to you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
but before you do,
Yeah.
Is it clearer?
folks at home,
Is it clearer than this one?
I just want you wager on the table before we see this other one.
This is
Because the other one, I have a feeling, since Stone's holding it out, will prove what this is once and for all.
Okay.
So how much you got? Hondo?
No.
Okay,
Come
hold
on.
up. Before he shows the second picture.
I bet you $5.
5?
So I sent that picture to Jace.
Yeah. What did Jay say?
Okay. He responds, "Ha. It's a bobcat, but there's a lot of ways I can see Si claiming Panther."
Yeah.
I think it's a jaguar.
Yeah.
It's a bobcat.
All right. Well,
Those spots on the legs
Hey,
give
look,
it away.
guys.
Yeah, it's a bobcat.
No.
Is this the?
I have
sir.
the other picture.
Well,
No,
I
sir.
want to. Let's save that for like our next break because I want the people at home to weigh in on this before we
Before?
go to the answer. So you've seen the answer.
I'm
Don't
looking.
spoil it.
I've kind of seen it.
Now,
Don't
the
spoil
answer
it.
is not, I would say, 100%.
Yeah.
It's 95.
No.
Now,
No.
I
No.
don't know.
Hey.
Jaguar.
Don't show it
Hey.
to him.
Oh, no. I ain't worried about seeing the other one. Okay. Hey, I don't have to go the other one.
Why not?
Okay. Because what I'm looking at right there is not a bobcat.
Can we bring up one other?
You're right. It's a picture of a bobcat.
Oh, no.
Very important detail.
No. Hey, you got to, hey, I brought a magnifying glass where I could get minute details of this sucker, okay?
Did you?
That
Hey.
What were
cat,
you using the magnifying glass
Inspector,
on?
Cat-
Inspector Gadget, show us that magnifying glass
here.
one more time. Let's
Look.
see what you got.
He actually brought that.
I actually brought it and looked at it and looked at them ears, okay?
Look how big his nose is. God.
To-
Okay.
Can I see it?
Yeah, you're welcome to see it.
So you to
Oh,
look.
yeah, I looked at his head, okay?
Well, why didn't you just zoom in?
Hey, zooming in don't get it, okay? Now, hey, right there, hold it, right there.
Zooming in, don't get
You
it.
mean to tell me you do not see any spots on that hide?
There's spots all kind of. Let me look with my magnifying.
That stops suspiciously around his bottom of his torso.
Oh, no. Hey, I'm talking about spots over his entire body.
Oh Lord.
I have more questions about the magnifying glass than I do the Panther.
Yeah, where did you get that? Is that like
My wife used this
for what?
to read the real fine print on stuff that she buys. Because they've printed so you can't read it, especially elderly people.
Yeah, so do we. It says Prop 65 due to the state of California.
Yeah.
This may cause
Yeah.
reproductive
Yeah.
harm.
Yeah.
I mean that. Yeah, we print that too. Like
So
unbelievable.
yeah,
I can't believe y'all, when y'all look at that picture and then you look at a picture of a bobcat's head,
Here's what I'm saying.
that you're saying, oh no, that's exactly like that picture of that bobcat's head.
Here's what I'm saying. I've hunted in Wyoming for the past 9 years. This will be my 9th year come September. I've seen a few mountain lions.
Yep.
He's taller than him. That's not a very tall animal. Look at, he's a little short wheelbase. He's not very tall. I mean, that's a log laying flat on the ground. He's not very much taller than that.
All right, here's the deal.
Zoom out a little bit.
Okay, here's
There you
the
go, right
deal.
there.
He's not a very tall
No,
animal.
here's the thing. How high would you say that is?
To what?
From the
To the
ground.
top of his back?
To the top of his back.
About my waist. So I'm 34. I'm about 34,
Oh, no.
36 length. That's 3 foot.
where are you going? He's leaving, ladies and gentlemen.
That's 3 foot to the ground.
telling me, okay, 3 foot?
So you're telling
No, I
me,
got short
okay.
legs. You got long legs.
No.
still.
And you
But
got
still.
shoes on. I'm saying he's 3 foot to the top of his back.
ain't never seen a bobcat
Can they hear, Si?
No.
I can hear him.
You ain't never seen a bobcat that tall. I'll translate into the microphone.
Okay. And then not on that,
And then not only that,
I wish I had.
I wish I had-
You could go go around that sucker.
So you go around that sucker?
Okay.
Okay.
There's only one thing left to do. Whack him.
Oh, I'm going
Whack
to kill him.
Y'all done forced me to kill that.
Whack him.
Y'all done forced me to kill that sucker if I ever see him.
It's legal. Whack him.
Hey.
Once hunting season opens,
Oh yeah. Well, look, they eat their
back
favorite
in the
meal is whitetail fawns.
Well, hey, if he ever walks out there, that one walks out there, he's getting shot. That 35 Wheeling or either my 6.5 Creedmoor
Yeah.
is fixing to put a hole right in his
No.
body.
There he is. Look at that cute little
yeah,
thing.
that thing about 3
Y'all-
months old.
That's not the same animal. That's just not. That doesn't grow into that.
Oh Lord! All right,
Hey.
look, hey, time out. Whatever.
We're going to have to look. Here's the deal, okay?
We're gonna have to take our first break. Let's take our first
We're
break.
going to have to agree to disagree.
No, after the break, we're gonna look at the picture, the other picture.
That proves nothing.
We'll be back right after this. Look, if
Okay,
you don't
Martin.
want to look like me and Si,
Tell us how to keep it.
we're going to tell you how to keep your hair. If you want to look like John David and Stone, they still have all of it. Look,
How do
we
we
got
keep
something
it?
for you. It's easy. Keeps.com. Keeps has
Keeps.com.
more 5-star reviews than any competitors, and hundreds of thousands of guys trust Keeps for their hair loss prevention. Keeps offers doctor-recommended FDA-approved hair treatment, and because they're the generic versions, you pay about half the cost. Best of all, you do everything online. Answer a few easy questions, snap a couple of pics of your hair, and a licensed doctor reviews your info and recommends the right hair loss treatment for you. Then it ships straight to your door, and should you have questions along the way, you can message your Keeps doctor 24/7 and track your progress with Keeps Progress Tracking Tool. Let's get you started with an even bigger discount than the generic versions offer already. Go to keeps.com/Robertson for 50% off your first order of hair loss treatments. That's keeps.com/Robertson, keeps.com/
Robertson,
There we go.
half off.
Google world record bobcat.
Ooh, good idea.
That's him.
Hey, that's a good idea.
That's
No,
him right there.
No,
Biggin.
no,
Biggin.
no,
Giant bobcat.
no.
Biggin. Look at it. He said no.
The world record bobcat.
That's a big old. That's a big old. That's a big old tussin cat there.
Tussin cat.
Wow.
It only weighed 49 pounds?
Really? No, that can't be.
That can't be true. This
I
one's
don't know.
63.
hey.
63. Yeah, you getting up
is
there
that?
now.
What is
70
that?
pounds.
What is
70
that?
pounders.
What does that guy got right there?
A bobcat.
I got this one's worth pulling up too.
Yeah, it's worth looking.
All right, here we go.
Okay, let me get this.
Wait, which picture are we going with first?
So here's the world record bobcat.
That's a dang biggin.
Whoa.
Now put him up. Now go down below.
I'm trying to. I wish I could.
There
I
you
wish
go.
I was good at Photoshop.
Right there. Right there. Just leave it down below it. That's about the same size.
Yeah. So we got the world record bobcat over here.
And what did he weigh?
That one's 63 pounds allegedly.
I said 75. So look, it's summertime. He may have just got through eating a deer phone. Now what you think? What you think, Harry?
That's a big cat there.
Is that a? Okay, yeah, that is a bobcat below.
And above.
I think it's a jaguar.
Oh, whatever.
Not a
Now
jaguar.
let's see the other picture.
All right.
All right, go
Stone's
go to the
other trail
picture.
cam
Show us
picture.
the other picture.
Go to the other picture.
Here we go.
Survey says.
Can't. Tell.
Oh, okay. You ain't zoomed in on this
Zoom
one.
in.
I see. Look, I tell you.
Right there.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's a little bitty tail. Uh-oh.
No. Ain't no little bitty tail.
That's a little bitty tail.
Okay.
Look
You
at
see
that.
something that runs down and then, but when the tree stops, that tail keeps going.
Thank you.
The end of
Right.
every bobcat's tail is jet black. What's at the end of that right there?
A shadow
Oh, my God.
that is. It's being
have-
cast from the
boys.
tree onto the middle of that jaguar's tail.
You
Yeah.
boys,
Hey,
you
I
boys
will.
need to go work for CNN.
No.
You won't
Hey.
even believe what your eyes are
Oh,
showing.
no. Here's the thing.
Golly, Piers Morgan,
Y'all have done forced me. That cat better not walk out in front of me during deer season. Because if he does, he dies. Okay?
I think he's 50-50
And then I'm going to bring
if
him
he
in
does.
here and talk about, hey, now, I've identified him because I've put him on the ground, and it ain't a bobcat.
Look, here's the deal. If you whack him,
Oh, I am.
I will pay to have him mounted
Amen.
so I can sit him right here and you can stare at what's wrong with you for the rest of the time we do
no.
this.
That's it.
No.
That way he can sit right there and look. We're going to put him on his haunches.
You're going to find out it ain't no bobcat.
Oh,
Okay.
my
Is it legal to mount a Jaguar?
Who knows? Yeah, sure. As long as you don't go get it from the zoo.
This is what tickles me about this whole setup, though, is that tree is perfectly situated, okay?
Yeah.
Where you really can't say yay or nay. Okay, I'm serious.
I'm
You
with
really
you.
can't.
There is no clear end to this tale.
No. It don't just stop and then there's a dark place. Nope. It's running and hey, then the tree gets in the way. It's funny to me.
It's a
But
Panther.
hey, still, that's a big cat.
Oh yeah.
That's a big cat.
No, I don't care who you are, and I could be wrong, but I'll go to my grave saying that ain't a bobcat.
That ain't a bobcat.
But there's a lot of things
Okay.
you'll go to your grave saying
Well,
that we know
no,
is 95%
I'm just
true.
because I'm looking at how big that joker is.
Yeah, he's big. But look, here's the deal about trail cameras and what people don't know. Everything at night looks bigger on a trail camera.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Everything at
No,
night
Jay's tried that
looks
with me.
bigger than what it is.
Jay's tried that with Johnny Godwin. Okay, talking about no, at 12 noon, if you get far enough away, it'll look black. Nah,
I'm just saying, no,
that's bull.
because see, look,
Okay?
here's what you have on trail cameras at night. You got an infrared flash, and you see that shadow behind him. You can't really see the shadow, but it makes him appear bigger than what it. That's why, like, if you see a picture of a deer at night, and you're like, "Holy crap, that's a big one," and then you go see him the next day during the daylight, and you're like, "Oh man, he ain't as big as I thought he was."
Yeah.
Happens every time.
Ground shrinkage.
Ground shrinkage on nighttime trail camera photography,
Oh yeah.
100%.
I've heard all that crap before.
So what you're saying is the shadow.
And every time I've shot something over there, it wasn't no ground shrinkage. That sucker weighed 300 pounds. He weighed 300 pounds. Okay, that's what I said when I seen it.
I got a
Good grief.
feeling. I got a feeling. though, you like our man, our cameraman that says he hit the ball 300 yards
Yeah.
when it was only 260. 300 pounds to you and 300 pounds to me is a lot
Who
different.
said that?
Hunter.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's the same deal. Like just because you can't pick it up, don't mean it's 300 pounds. Just because I used to could pick up 260.
No.
It still weighs 260. You just
No.
can't pick it up no more.
No.
A 300-pound deer down
I
here is
ain't
a
never
dang
picked
big.
up 300 pounds, and I ain't never even gauged it by that. Okay, I just look and say, hey, it takes 3 guys to put him in the back of a pickup. Yeah, he weighed 300 pounds.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
killed some big ones with
Yeah.
some tall
Hey.
fences around them,
Yeah.
and none of them
Yeah,
weigh
Stone
300
shot a
pounds.
big old spike.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucker weighed 300 pounds.
No.
He couldn't even move him.
I will admit.
Okay.
I will admit
What was
that
he,
was
about 230?
a freakishly large animal. But that deer had been denatted.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
he looked like a black Angus cow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When it come out, I thought that's for state record.
He done, he
the
done-
only
yeah.
reason he shot him is he knew the size because he couldn't see the horns. It was
His
late.
horns were like curlicue.
Yeah, devil horns.
It was
castration.
I would say a 270-pound animal.
Oh yeah,
Castration.
At least.
Yeah.
Castration got him.
It was
Who
a steer.
castrated him?
Something in the woods.
Oh,
Fence.
A
like
fence,
barbed
most
wire fence.
likely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, barbed wire
He
fence,
also
probably.
had big tumors all over his neck.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he'd had a rough life.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, he
He'd
needed
had
to
a
kill
rough-
him. Okay.
you didn't eat him, did you?
Oh yeah, I gave him meat away.
Gave him the red.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Ain't no big deal.
He was sick.
No, ain't no big deal. No, ain't no
He's
big
better than the other meal they had. Look, Jimmy Red and them eat
deal.
anything.
Anything
so.
in the wild is better than what you buy.
But what if it
Okay.
had tumors on it?
No, you just cut them off. As long as they ain't in the meat, you
Yeah.
fine.
I cut all the tumors off.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you open him up and he's got like a green, yellow, pussy infection,
No, it wasn't none of
you
that.
get rid of that.
No, the meat looked fine.
Meat was fine.
Yeah, meat was fine. I wouldn't have pawned that off
That's
on
right.
Yeah.
Nobody.
It's like a
Now, I've killed a few of them that's been in
Apple-
fights and got bad infected, and you go
Oh,
up
yeah.
there and it's like
Yeah.
soft.
Yep. No.
Can't
throw
nothing
him
you
away.
can do about him.
Throw him away.
No, but this thing, I got a picture of him on the camera, and I thought, boy, that's the biggest doe I've ever seen. And I showed Si. Si said, no, that's a devil deer right there. The devil buck. He had spikes. One of them was a curlicue, and they were pointed straight back like a billy goat.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you, look,
He's been on that same feed bag as that bobcat.
Oh, yeah.
No.
He was hanging out with the does. hanging out with the girls.
Well, he thought he was one.
He was one of the does. So when I shot him, I grabbed him by the hind legs because there wasn't no horns to grab hold to, and I tried to pull. I could not move that thing 1 inch.
That's a big one.
Hey, his head, I'm telling you, he looked like a black Angus cow.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
You
he showed me coming out when he shot him.
Do you know any other color animal other than black?
I got a
Black
picture of
Angus,
that
black
thing.
Panther,
Well, hey,
black.
look, I'm just saying.
Black labs.
Hey, when he come out, that's what he looked like, was a black Angus cow.
Sucker right there looks like a
Because
Brahma
I
bull.
told Stone, I said, hey, you didn't see the horns on that deer. I said, you shot that deer because he was so big. He said, well, you're right.
A black Angus cow.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
big one.
But his
And
head
he
was,
tastes good too.
his head was behind a limb.
Yeah, he come out with his head
I
first.
thought it was a giant.
Oh,
buck.
you would have thought it was a cow. I'm telling you.
You thought
Just like you think that's something
Oh,
other than
hey,
a bobcat.
Hey, I'm telling you. No, hey, there's a good picture of a black Angus bull.
That's a big one.
that was a deer look like that?
Huh? Oh, his head. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, it was weird. It was weird. I'm telling you.
That's
It
about
really
how
was.
big it
He's got the video because he
Oh, it's
videoed.
coming.
This week on Trail Cam Diaries.
Oh yeah.
Brought to you.
Hey, you got to back it up, boys.
This
with
week
trail
on
cam.
this week on Trail Cam Confessions.
That's right. Hey,
I like
Hey,
that.
This is unbelievable.
Hey,
I love trail cameras though.
All
This
I get
is-
on
I don't know if
cameras.
I don't know if I'll be able to shoot him.
Who?
That big cat.
Yeah, because you don't want to have to sit here and stare
Well, no,
at
no, I don't want to have that.
I need
that
you
don't
to shoot
bother
him
me. That
to
don't bother me.
prove that he's a jaguar.
He's just so pretty.
He is majestic.
Uh-oh, something.
Okay.
I give him that. He's the biggest one I've
No,
ever
no.
seen.
Oh, here goes.
He's the biggest bobcat I ever
Here's
seen.
that thing.
Technical difficulty.
He's a big one.
He's sending it over here.
I'm sending it to you.
It's
Yeah,
coming.
you got to send. Put it.
the,
up.
the devil
You got-
deer's
Hey,
coming.
you got to put it up. You got to
The
put it
devil
up.
deer is.
Yeah, you got to put it because hey, this is it.
Let's
What?
look at this devil
Stone's
deer.
sending me all sorts of great pictures.
All right, now look. That first picture is the coolest trail cam pic I've ever got.
Oh,
Hey,
Check that out.
That's a
that
hawk.
gum hawk.
That's a
Now,
hawk.
now the second one was that giant spike me and Si were talking about earlier.
I got too many pictures.
You got too many pictures. You ain't got it up yet. The hawk, he's gone.
There's the hawk.
Yep, he's gone.
That's pretty awesome.
And then, oh my goodness, Jay.
Let's look at the devil deer.
Look at the devil deer.
Ugh.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, look like a dang stag. Look like an elk
He
head.
looks like a cow. I'm telling you.
Yeah, look like an elk head.
I'm gonna try and get it
Now,
right.
now put the next one up. That'll tell you how big it is.
Oh my gracious.
Biggest bodied whitetail I've ever seen
That's a big one.
anywhere.
That's a big one.
Now I can zoom in.
Hey, it took.
That's
three-
what happens when you ain't got no hormones
Hey.
running through your body.
You
Yeah.
just sit around and
it
eat
took
Twinkies.
three of us.
Mm-hmm.
to-
Getting all fat and sassy.
yeah, it took
Eating
three of us.
breads
Hey,
and desserts.
Yeah.
hey,
get
it
fat
took three
and
of us to
sassy.
hang him, and we barely got it.
Oh.
That is the grossest looking set of horns I've ever
Hold on.
seen.
Well, folks, before we go to our
There.
next break, though, you've seen both pictures now of the cat.
Yep.
What is it?
It's a jaguar.
What is it? I'm not asking you. I'm asking the folks.
So,
Folks, what is
that's a folks?
Who are you, Team Martin and Stone? Stone, you think it's a bobcat?
Just bobcat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stone was never clear, but
Are you team right, which would be Martin and Stone, or are you team wrong, which could be any other cat that known as John David and Si?
Si did say it was twice as big as what I thought, though.
The big.
I think it's about a 150-pound jaguar.
So I said 250.
I said a 250.
250.
Hey,
Si for size reference, me and John
So-
David both are about 250.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for size reference.
well, you hang both of you up, okay? Hang him on one side, hang you on the other.
And put that
Hey,
cat in the
and it
middle.
will be pretty close, boys.
Lord have mercy.
big
All right,
cat.
let's take our second break. We'll be back right after this. Look, it is backed by 35 years of research and development, and what?
That's it. And hey, and it comes from the waters of the pristine waters of New Zealand. And that's the best part, boys. It's working for you personally.
That's what I'm talking about. Look, our buddy, Conor McGregor, if you listen to this podcast or watch it, look, I know you're going through an injury right now. We've got something for you. We'd love to send you not one, but two bottles of Omega XL to make sure that we can get the swelling out of that leg. Anyway, let's just go with Omega XL. It's gonna treat the inflammation, not mask the pain
That's right.
like
Not covered
topical
up,
rub.
boys.
There you go.
there
Look,
it is.
it neutralizes inflammation. That's good enough for us. If you're suffering with aches and pains and stiffness, you need to try Omega XL. Let's get you started. Order Omega XL now and get a second bottle free. Visit OmegaXL.com/duck. That's OmegaXL.com/duck.
Quack, quack.
Or call 1-800-844-4888. 800-844-4888.
It'll put you on the road to healing. Hey, that's what's so fun about, going and getting a trail cam.
No, forget that.
You
I
don't
like it
ever-
when they text you.
No, you don't ever know what it is.
Look at this though.
What?
We just got a picture of a Black Panther in the emails.
Oh, baby. It's a baby going to a mineral site.
I mean, he just sent
that
that.
cat,
Juvenile.
that cat ain't as big as that mineral block.
That's more sweet.
Maybe
tea.
that's something we should do too. Hey, folks, if you have unidentified trail camera pictures you'd like us to weigh in on, send them to John Davis.
Ooh, I like
it.
that.
This is going to be
But
fantastic.
look, my favorite part.
That was Jacob that sent that.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
Jacob,
Jacob.
for
Thank
the
you, Jacob.
mysterious
for the
Panther.
baby Black Panther going
baby
to a
Panther.
salt block.
I thought that was a stupid dog.
It was a cat.
Was it? I thought it was a dog. I was going to say coyote.
Oh, my favorite.
I just glanced at it.
Oh, my.
I done got to where at the point in my life where I enjoy checking the cameras and planting the food plots more than I do actual deer hunting.
Yeah.
Amen. No.
I do
Trail
like
cameras
trail
can become
cameras.
like an addiction if you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
careful.
What is that?
Especially now that that they text you,
Let me read.
they send them
Yeah.
straight to your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got some of them?
Yeah, I got some of them.
This.
What happened?
Well,
Unidentified.
we got unidentified.
Well, look, we've
running,
talked.
unidentified.
All right,
running,
last one,
running
last
object.
one.
Last one. Oh,
I don't know what that is. It's in the Florida Panhandle.
wait. No. There are panthers in Florida,
But that ain't
but
him.
not
That
that.
ain't him.
That's the house cat.
I don't know what that is. It's like an otter.
That
or
one needs a
something.
flea collar.
I was thinking
That was-
I don't know what that is.
But hey, that's from the police right there. That is from
That's police.
Chief Jake
Thanks, Chief.
from the
Hey.
Panhandle
Chief
of
Jake
Florida.
did quit drinking on the job.
He says it's called a Carabel cat,
What?
Carabel.
and they're 60 to 70 pounds.
That one ain't.
And black, orange, and yellowish colors.
That will
Some
be-
say it's a jaguar and panther mix. Florida's a weird place. So to be a police officer in Florida, I'm sure you've seen some stuff.
Well, who knows on that deal? That could be somebody done turn. Now, Florida is bad about getting exotic pets and turning them
And
loose.
turn them loose.
They bad about that. I don't know why
Especially-
them folks in Florida so bad
Especially
about
in
that.
the snake family.
Well, we can't say nothing. We had the boa constrictor loose around here.
Oh, yeah.
And like, it is what it is.
They got that thing.
Yeah, that's good. No, but look, we got more Louisiana news. I think you need to inform Si what happened.
Si, do you know what happened this weekend?
No.
The spelling bee, which we've talked about before, was held, and Zaila, oh my goodness, this
And a
website.
Louisiana girl won
Zaila
it.
Avant-garde. I'm so terrible. I can't even pronounce the stuff. I can't pronounce names. I can't pronounce towns. I can't pronounce the words she spelled. Louisiana from Harvey. She won it.
Why? Congratulations.
She's 14 years old. She holds 3 Guinness World Records.
For spelling?
No, for dribbling basketballs and juggling at the same time.
No, Zayla's legit.
Now,
Like,
watch this real quick.
her little ESPN clip, unbelievable.
Look at this. She's riding a unicycle, dribbling basketballs,
I can't do either one of those
and
things
going behind her
separately.
back. And she's also just really good at regular basketball.
She's really good at basketball.
Okay.
And she won the spelling bee.
Well, hey, there you go.
She's a generational talent.
She's
I'm
an
gonna call
athlete.
her.
But look at this.
Look at
She's
her.
juggling.
She's an
and
athlete
dribbling.
and she's a brain too.
Yeah, she's
Hey.
already got a full
Like
scholarship
Martin
to
said,
LSU.
she's legit, Jack.
Yeah.
Look, she's on a unicycle and dribbling
Well,
basketballs.
hey.
So I thought, though, she's smarter and better at basketball than any of us. But what if? Do you think you can spell any of these words that she had to spell?
No. No.
Can you try?
No.
Try.
Give him one. Give him the first round.
Here's
the
the word.
easiest
No,
one. Oh.
I can't even pronounce the first one.
Oh, never mind.
Here's the word she won on. Maria.
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 A genus of tropical.
Murrey.
That's Murray.
Yeah, that's just
Well,
like
Maria.
It's
The
French.
way I pronounce it, it's Maria.
Murr.
E-Y.
Wrong. You're out.
Weed him
All
out,
right, how
boy.
you spell it?
Martin?
Murrya. No idea.
Maria. Stone?
Maybe there's only one on.
Stone. Stone's looking at me.
Wrong answer. It's Murray. Maria.
Now that really is
Oh,
Murray.
A behind the Y.
Oh, A-Y-A.
Wait, all right.
Yeah.
Last chance.
Murraya. Maria.
That's it.
That's
Is that it?
It only took him 3 tries.
Hey.
Dang, I forgot
Well,
one
hey,
A.
I didn't engage brain before I spoke. Okay.
Yeah, that happened a while ago on that cat picture.
No, it
too.
didn't happen on the cat, boys. All right.
It did not happen on the cat.
That's right. Didn't happen on the cat.
And then these other words.
That's it. That's the end of my spelling bee.
All right, we'll try one more.
Okay.
Ancestroid.
Ancestroid.
I think I'm saying it right.
ANDSISVOID. Ancestroid.
There's so many D's and V's that I didn't say there. And all right, yep. Wrong.
ANCYSTROID.
You were so close, but
You're so close.
wrong.
ANCES. Now.
What is it?
ANCISTROID.
Yep.
Those spelling
I
bee
was
kids.
close.
Eyes and Y's, man.
I was close.
Dadgummit.
Hey, I before Y.
Except after
All that
psi.
good
No,
junk.
it's I before E. It's
Well,
after
whatever. Hey, I never did learn that.
And those are the only 2 words that I felt confident in pronouncing.
That's it.
C. So
Maybe
Zaila.
Depredator? Depredator.
Zaila, here's all I'm saying. Louisiana guy to Louisiana girl. If you want this chair one week, it's yours. Because I'd love to see you
champion.
versus Si heads up in
Hey, there you go.
spelling, dominoes, and something. We'll
Hey.
I want
Leave
her
out
to
the
come just
spelling and
juggle.
go with the dominoes, boys.
Where's she from?
Harvey.
That way I'd have a chance.
Beneath New Orleans.
Yeah, down around New
She's
Orleans.
on the. I think that's part of the West Bank, which is really confusing because it's east,
Yeah.
but it's on the West Bank of
the river.
The river.
Yeah.
I think. I don't
Thomas
know.
done got into them pickles, boys.
They're good.
He can't get off of them.
He can't get off the
them.
pickles.
Hey,
But that is awesome.
it
Oh,
is.
and then another Louisiana thing happened this weekend, but I can't talk about it.
Okay.
So anybody else want to talk about it?
Oh, you talking about our man from Lafayette?
Yeah.
Beating that Irishman?
Oh, yeah.
He beat him, and I'm.
For all you McGregor fans that say he broke his own leg, oh, well, a L is a L is a L. Mr. Poirier still won, or however you say his last
right.
name.
I worked very hard on not seeing a picture of that man with 2 knees on his leg because that's what it looks like now.
Yeah.
Because your leg's not supposed to bend in the
It's
middle
not
of the
supposed to go
shin.
that way.
And whenever I see those things, I almost
Show Si.
No,
I can't
is that
look at it.
one we ever done before?
Huh? No, this just happened Saturday night about midnight.
I can't.
So
show
they broke
somebody.
a leg again.
Yeah.
He stepped back and his leg goes.
No,
He stepped backwards and his leg just crumbled under him like, whoop.
I think that means you're
it's
you're
brutal.
kicking too much.
Well, you know what the cool thing I think about it is 2 of the greatest fighters who ever lived are from Lafayette.
Who's the other one? The Hulk.
Daniel Cormier,
Daniel.
Oh, okay.
DC,
Them
maybe the greatest of all time.
them Cajuns is a rough bunch. Now.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want.
You don't want to mess with them.
And Lafayette has a Popeyes buffet.
They do have a Popeyes
So
buffet.
I mean,
right in the middle of the switch there. Yeah, that's pretty
I mean,
awesome.
they-
Popeyes, oh, really? Popeyes buffet?
it is.
Oh,
a
here we go again,
buffet.
boys.
You can go up there and get all the spicy thighs you
right.
want to eat.
Good.
So-
I don't know if
Not that I've been there.
if COVID took it out. I will drive to Lafayette 3 hours just for that Popeyes buffet.
Well, the problem is, before you get to the buffet, you stop and get you a little warm up on some boudin,
Yeah.
and
It's
then
a
you hit
great
them
town.
cracklings on the way
Yeah,
out.
you know, New Orleans has good food, but Lafayette's better.
Yeah, I like Lafayette.
Real authentic Cajun food.
Yeah, not a chef's interpretation of Cajun.
That's
food.
right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, I'm talking about home cooks. Like Cajun food is best from a home cook, not in a restaurant.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, Mr. Foles, when he comes up to Willie's and
that's
does that,
Silly what he does.
but what I'm
That's
saying is
amazing.
he's a chef that is a home cook with Cajun food that's fantastic. Not the catered events, whenever he does the smaller deals.
Yeah.
But
Well, John
anytime
Foles
you-
is from New Orleans,
Yeah.
born and raised, isn't he?
yeah.
Yeah.
So he may technically be Creole. I'm not sure which one. There's
He's
a lot
from
of difference
St.
down there.
James Parish. Which one's that?
Not sure. I get confused when you get down there amongst all them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
to the left.
But
Some call it west.
But no, Lafayette. Hey, Lafayette, just do us call yourself Louisiana Lafayette.
Oh, don't get me started.
instead of just Louisiana. You even get the folks in our state confused. So
They're like, we're the University of Louisiana, and they leave off the last part of the sentence.
yeah, but they are the raging Cajuns, so good for them. No, Lafayette, we salute you. Zaila, congratulations. Mr. Poirier, congratulations.
Louisiana's
showing out right now.
We're going to rule the world.
That's
boy.
awesome.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back right after this.
American men experiencing friendship recession.
What does that even mean?
American men are having
Sounds
a
like a
hard
dream to me.
time making.
I'm a
No good friends.
I'm a single digit man. I keep my friends in the single digits.
keep
He
it,
said,
keep
if
it
you
So
tight.
when I get into double digits, I start culling.
If you can't keep them on one hand, you got trouble.
So Willie sent me an article from FoxNews.com. American men experiencing friendship recession report. The Survey Center on American Life found that only 27% of men have at least 6 close friends. I mean, I know Jesus had 12, but
Yeah, but he was starting something.
6?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he really had to get
Yeah.
the word out.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I mean, he
He was
had
starting something.
he had something big here,
I'm reading this.
and it only took 12 of them.
Why would you
Yeah.
need more than 6 friends?
Why do you need 6? How many do you
And
need?
here's the bad part about what you were talking about.
What's that?
They still miss Jesus.
Yeah.
Men have at least down.
So-
We're down 55%. Apparently, people in 1990 had a lot of friends.
Yeah. That's because
But what's a close friend? How close is too close?
I think I'd have to refer to, like, on your phone, you go to your favorites list.
Okay.
Let's see.
Now, some of these,
Is Willie my friend or my boss?
He might be both.
I think he's both. He's on my favorites list.
He's on mine.
You know, I've got on my now. I'm. Let me take out family here.
Mine's mainly family.
Uh-oh.
Oh crud! I've only got.
Uh-oh.
I've only got 3 close friends. If we take out family,
I was just fixing
one
to
of
say.
them's my boss.
I fixed that.
So taking out
Let's
my
not take out family.
take out my family, and I got 6 on there. That's about right.
That's about right. The report suggested.
Hey, the good news is you actually make it, even though you think we're not friends. You're on my
favorites
See,
list.
look at
Yeah.
there.
This is a good one. I got my
Look at that.
wife,
Yep, mine's on there.
Jace.
You need to
and
bump.
then
You need to bump him
bump him
down.
down.
bro.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
suspect. He's suspect.
But Cam.
Yeah, he's suspect.
Cam's right there at number 3.
United Plastic Motors.
Oh, well, hey.
Cam.
Yeah.
Big Cam coming in strong
Hey,
at 3.
well, now he's got to be a friend. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Big
he's
Cam.
gotta
Then
be
I
a
got
friend.
Steve Lyle, number 4. He
Yeah.
he helps with the
The duck call barrels.
the high end barrels.
Yeah.
So my 3 and 4 are for duck call.
Oh, look at I got father-in-law beat. That's awesome.
Hey,
I got Al beat.
Godwin,
What?
Martin, and Al. And then we got Phil's house and Mama
Yeah.
OK
Yeah.
and Uncle Si.
There you go. Si. I got like 4 numbers for Si. Every time it's Russian roulette if I pick the right one.
I mainly just. see
I
Si
feel
with
bad.
my-
I ain't got but 2.
Who you got on speed dial, Si?
I ain't got a speed dial.
Who you?
Forget-
How do you call somebody? You tell Christine to dial it.
Yeah.
When you go to make a phone call, how do you
Yeah,
call?
I just don't call anybody.
But you've called me before. Did you have
Well,
to get your woman to dial?
No, I have that. I got your number, Stone's number.
Phillip.
I don't have Dummy's number here. Plus, hey, he's like Willie. I would never get him on the phone anyway.
That's
Oh
not
yeah,
true.
he'd answer.
Okay.
He'll
Oh,
answer.
he would if you
Will he
texted
answer?
him.
Oh yeah,
That's
he'll-
a better way to
Because,
get
hey,
it.
it's terrible when you can't even get your nephew on the phone.
That's why Kay calls me all the time.
Yeah, she
Kay
used to.
calls me
No.
once a week. Hey, where's Willie at? And I'm like, I'm not.
Oh,
sure.
the only time I see Willie, I had to get in my pickup truck and go to his gate. And then
Sometimes
hit
he'll
the
let you
bell
in.
and say, hey, let me in. I need to talk to you. Yeah. So, look, I don't have, I'm not normal. I don't have 6.
Yeah.
I don't know that. I mean,
Hey.
so here's.
Oh, wait a minute. I left out one other one. Oh, I got half of that. I got 3.
Phillip.
Phillip? Yeah, y'all too.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
And I
Stone?
can't count Stone because he's family.
See, but I think
There
that's.
you go.
I think that's the problem. They're not counting family.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
'Cause
if
I
you
mean-
look at the bottom
Yeah,
of
because
your
I
favorites,
consider Fat Boy, he's a friend.
Oh, and his family.
Oh, yeah.
Fat
and
Boy
his
Willie.
family.
So-
He's both.
So if you look at the bottom of your favorite list, those are your newly acquired friends.
Those are ones trying to work their way up.
That's it. Or they're there, and I just haven't bumped anybody off yet. But that's a good way to do it. Look at your favorites and go from there.
So, according to the center, the friendship recession trend is rooted in lower religious involvement, lower marriage rates, and greater geographic mobility.
So people can travel.
And people aren't getting married, and people.
But I
aren't
think
going
we
to
need to
church.
qualify though, like
Because is my wife my friend? Because I like
Yeah.
her more than all y'all.
But not only that, I have a bunch of people I consider friends necessarily that are really more like acquaintances. Like we're very friendly to each other.
Yeah.
We text from time to time,
But you
they're
wouldn't-
not on.
They're not a friend.
But they're not who I
Yeah.
tell. Like, hey man, I need some advice. There's only like or whatever, or somebody's gonna call me for advice.
I
Like
guess-
that's a small little group that knows just about everything that goes on in my life. Like, you know, but I have a lot of people that I'm friends with, but that aren't in my inner circle. So it's like
I would say that's
you
the
know.
question. What is this saying as a close? Because I would think as a close friend, like
Define.
you know everything
You have
about
to
me.
define what a close
You're
friend
who
is.
I go to for problems. Like you shouldn't have more than a handful of those.
Absolutely
If you're
not,
telling the
because
whole
you
world your
can't-
problems, then it's gonna get
well, and you can't maintain those relationships. You can't give as much as you get and all that if you have too many of those.
Yeah.
I mean, that's intended to be tight. Like
True
super tight.
friends are the ones that know your faults
Yeah.
and they still hang with you.
Amen.
And I got plenty of people I like hanging out with that. I mean,
But
they're
they-
not.
But they don't.
They're not me and Martin close, or me and my
Yeah.
buddy Drew
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I still like you,
Oh, 100%.
but I got one eye on you.
yeah. But yeah.
Or you could say your true friend is the one that shows up at your house when you're dying.
That's true.
Yeah. And but,
And then,
but if you're not
and
a
then-
but if you're
hey,
not a
and
true
then-
but if
and
you're
then
not
when we talk about it, I find out, hey, then he calls you liar,
but I was
liar,
about
liar,
to
liar.
say, but if you're not a true friend, he'll lie to you. If you're a true friend, he tells you the truth.
That's why I didn't move.
Well,
in.
hey, a true friend may have been thinking he was telling the truth
Hey, man.
and may not have been doing it.
No, a true friend knows better than that.
Oh.
That is
man.
funny though. I mean, but I think their reasoning for a lot of that is probably correct though. I mean, I think though.
Well, it also says the workplace has an effect, which that's a weird one to me because we're all friends here. We're friends with people that worked here and been gone. Like,
But we're one of the few that through everything that happened, we still work together. Like we didn't move out and go home.
yeah.
We didn't.
So it said Americans work longer hours, switch jobs more often, and increasingly avoid coming to the office at all.
Amen.
So we all come. We enjoy coming to work because we hang out.
We never stopped coming to work.
Yeah.
Well, no.
We took about a 48-hour pause where it was like,
What are we supposed to do?
but then we were like, man, we got a bunch of POs coming for duck call. Like, we got to ride. Son.
Everybody wash your hands, boys.
Yeah, wash your hands, disinfect them. Let's go.
Either you believe in the resurrection or you don't.
Yeah, amen.
Thank you.
Amen to that.
Hey, it goes back to, hey, you don't want to miss Jesus.
No.
Not at all.
Okay? Al had a good lesson on Sunday about
Yeah,
it.
you did.
Hey, don't miss the point. And the point is Jesus.
Well, you know, they have the kids in the auditorium now because the summer they don't have the kids classes during big church. So Sage was in there with, she's a 6-year-old, you know, she's something. She's I would say rambunctious.
Hey, the blonde
would be
tornado.
The blonde tornado is what I call it.
Hey.
So she's sitting there. She's never heard her pap preach before. So we're sitting there, and Al gets up there, and she said, "Hey, there's Pap." And then she said, "Where's my coloring book?"
Where's the color book?
I said, "Oh, I ain't got
coloring
time to
book?"
listen to that. But,
I have to listen to him all the time.
That's
I
it.
want to listen to him here. Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff. It is fun. Like if your grandpa's a preacher. I grew up with a preacher grandpa. That was kind of cool to sit there and watch.
My grandpa was the song leader,
Yeah.
and I don't know why I can't sing.
You were coloring? No. Yeah. I can't
I was-
sing neither.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
stinks.
That's
I was
bad
a lot
deal.
like
Neither
Sage,
can sing.
though.
But he had a band.
Hey, look. Hannah made some good money. out of it.
Amen.
Yeah,
Preach
but-
it, son.
I actually found that T-shirt the other day, Uncle Si and the Psychotics.
Psychotics.
I got it. I
Psychotics
got the
were all
T-shirt.
Is that the one with a
crazy.
straight jacket? Si in a straitjacket?
I don't know.
That's the way I ended all my performances. They brought me out in a straitjacket.
Oh, that's where you messed up. You should have started in it and then broke out of it.
Oh, I got out of it.
Yeah.
Yep, I got out of it.
I was cleaning out my closet. I found a drawer full of Duck Dynasty T-shirts, and most of them are just Si's face. I'm gonna start.
Oh, they put my face on everything.
I got a Merry Christmas shirt with Si's face
With a Christmas light?
with like stuff in his beard.
Yeah, Christmas light.
I thought about wearing it today.
I got him. I'm on that bag.
I held on to that.
So you need to find you a big piece of cane and whip whoever talked you into starting that band.
Hey, what are you talking about? I made some good money with that band.
He loved
son.
it. His band.
Hey, if the record label, they let me down.
They let him down, boy.
They let me down, boy.
Oh, well. Hey, but look, let's take our last break. We'll be back. We're going to get in that mailbag right
Get in the
after
mail.
We're going to see what the fans been up to, boys.
this. Johnny D, what is in that hello at duckcallroom.com mailbag?
Boy, today. What have the fans been up to, JD?
What have the fans been up to? They've been up to a lot of weird stuff and a lot of good stuff.
Well, hey, that fits right in with this bunch.
So Jennifer,
She
didn't give me a town to mispronounce.
Okay.
Asked the weirdest question we've ever got.
Uh-oh. Jennifer, you've got the weirdest question.
The weirdest
ever
question ever asked. And
I'm looking forward to this.
It's weird.
I just have no
Does
idea.
anyone else think Martin looks like? Any guesses?
Fine figure of a man.
Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt.
Travis Tritt.
Jennifer? Jennifer thinks I look like Travis Tritt.
Jennifer thinks she looks.
Well, put up a picture of Travis.
Put him on the screen. We're about to prove this
Put
wrong.
Martin next to him.
Ain't no way I look like. Look. If I do look like Travis Tritt, I'm very flattered.
Well, hey.
But I don't think I do.
The resemblance is there because of the size of your head.
Okay.
Okay?
I can go with that.
Tritt, he's got a big head,
Oh, that ain't me.
too. Hey, yeah, it is. You got a mustache. He's got a mustache.
But I ain't got no hair.
Now put a picture of Martin next to him.
You got a mustache.
Hey.
Yeah. Me and Travis end on the fact that we're both male.
Hey, well, no. Look at the eyebrows. Your eyebrows look the same.
I can't see my eyebrows.
What happens
Well,
if you Google
Whoa.
image
No,
search?
I'm serious.
I want the denim jacket, Travis. Though, if I'm going to be compared.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
There he is. There he is.
Hey,
right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Boy, hey. Y'all got that same look about you.
That was from a few years
Yeah,
ago.
that's
Wow, back
hey, I like it. I
Ooh.
like it. I see what they got. It.
Open
Jennifer,
image.
I get it.
Holy cow.
There you go.
I get
That's
it.
a fine figure of a man.
That's a fine
Golly.
figure of a man.
I mean, just alike.
I mean, very similar.
Hey,
Very similar.
all you need to be singing is, hey, here's a quarter, call somebody
Someone
who cares.
Look,
There you go, baby.
I can do this for 10 minutes.
don't get confused.
Hey.
I enjoy Travis Tritt because you know what? It's a great day to be alive.
It's
Oh, yeah.
great.
Hey. Yep.
I mean, Travis Tritt, he had some good stuff back in the day.
Oh, he did.
He did.
That's some number one.
He kept that mullet going when people gave up on
That's
it.
it, boys. Hey.
Him and his buddy Marty Stewart had a big time back in
We
the day.
already
yeah,
know
yeah.
how I
Yep.
feel about the
Yep.
mullet. Some lady sent a picture of her kids with like skullets, though.
That's
It was kind of awesome.
I don't even know what skullets is.
But it's like when you,
hold
have
on.
a mullet
You need a mirror.
shape.
What do you mean?
You got one.
I
huh?
got a skeleton. Oh, I got a skeleton. Now, hey, I got one. I don't even know what it is, boys.
You
yeah.
just call it hair.
No, this needs to be shown. This has to be
Lord
shown.
have mercy.
Look at these children.
Oh, that's a bad deal.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at those mullets.
Oh.
That is a skeletron.
Oh, skeleton. No, hey,
time out.
Hey, back in my day, we had the cool
No,
haircut.
forget that. Put that
Mohawk.
picture back up there.
Mohawk.
Can we
boys.
talk about another travesty
No.
in that picture?
Mohawk?
Look back there behind that kid. What in the world is up with tie-dyed crops?
Crocs.
Why in the world are we doing tie-dyed crops?
Don't send us pictures.
Crocs? They
We
had picture of
will.
Crocs?
Crocs. That's Brittany refers to Crocs as like the greatest form of birth control ever made.
Well, that was Jessica from Cripple Creek.
That's what Brittany refers to Crocs as.
I've always agreed that they're terrible, but my niece has got me a pair of real tree Crocs.
I keep them by the door to like take the dog out.
That's right.
And
They're
stuff
wonderful.
like that.
But you
I
don't wear them. Don't wear them to work. Don't wear them to do anything productive.
I'll fix that.
I've worn 'em to
If
work
you wear them and there's bumblebees around, you get your toes stunk.
And you
That's
end
all
up,
they're good for.
and you end up with little sunburned circles on top of your feet if you wear them out there too long.
That's it.
So
I don't get 'em.
that was from Jessica. That was her children from Cripple Creek, Virginia.
I thought
Ripple
you were
Creek,
gonna say
boy.
Florida.
No, Cripple Creek.
That kind of
Virginia.
wild.
Imagine if you saw one of them kids on a trail camera.
Oh yeah.
All right.
With that haircut and a pair of jorts and a cut off T-shirt. That's what they got
With some
going on in
tie-dye
Florida.
and some candy Sagrets. That's all they're missing.
Okay, boys.
Okay, and then Hunter from Waco.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know
Hunter
how
from Waco, boys.
we became the relationship experts somewhere along. I guess it's because you made it 50 years.
Hey, it is, boys.
It's probably more Christine.
And hey, married to a mean heifer too.
And my,
hey, hey,
Never gets
hey,
old.
look, hey, that's a defeat. I'm telling you, boys.
so he's asking what kind of advice or suggestions he's engaged and he's about to start planning his wedding for October 8th, 2022.
Oh, Hammer, that's a long time from
That is a
now.
long time.
I got one question. Are you rich?
What's his suggestion? No, whoa. What's he asking a suggestion for first?
What's the
Just
question?
for people that
Advice.
are about,
Oh, no,
about to get married.
I got this.
Yeah,
I got
bump
this.
it up a year.
You are the male in this. You are going to be the man in this relationship. You don't have any business planning anything to do with a wedding.
I'll amen that.
You let the woman handle every bit of it.
and you plan the honeymoon.
That's right.
But if I could make one suggestion, bump it up a year.
Yeah, October 8th. Well, they're young.
How
They're
yo-
only gonna. They
how
will be
young?
21 when they get married in 2022.
Okay, move it back 6
right.
years. Nah, hey, kudos to anybody who can get married that young. I couldn't have done it. I was way too selfish at that point in my life, so I couldn't do it.
I did it.
Oh, I know. I mean,
was
kudos
wild.
to everybody that did it.
I was like a
hats
young
off to them.
married child.
But if I had got married at 21, I'd have been divorced at 22. So
I'll fix that.
I wasn't ready there.
I was
wasn't
too
there yet.
immature.
Yeah,
Way too immature.
yeah, 100%.
All right, and then I've got two here that I don't want to read, but one of them I just don't want to read because it's bad news.
Uh-oh.
They're asking for prayers.
Well, we can do that.
Well, we can
And
do
I
that.
just think it's important. We're all a family here. Their son Joshua, he's only 9 years old, and he has been battling brain cancer. This is from Andrew and Julia. And so they're just working through all that. They've been battling it for 2 years. And he's active duty military, and he's about to retire. And so I just thought it was important. I don't like that, reading that, but I want just everybody listening to just pray for this family, and Joshua especially, who's been battling this. That's a tough place to be in. And we just want you to know we do love you. We will be praying for you guys.
Amen. And Andrew or Julia, whichever one's about to retire, thank you for your service. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially our military families.
Amen.
We love you guys. And I just wanted to take that little moment we had to shout you guys out, just so y'all know y'all are going to have a bunch of people praying for you now.
Amen.
And then we had one other email from right here in West Monroe.
Uh-oh.
Now this one's a good one.
Homegrown.
His name is Robert, and his mom is about to ring that bell for her last cancer treatment.
Awesome.
So
Oh wow.
she's doing really good. There's the bell.
Hey.
And so he just wanted to give her a shout out for going through all that and getting to her last treatment. So,
That's awesome.
I just
And may it never return.
amen to that. So I thought, you know what? Let's give a little shout outs
Love it.
there in the emails. There weren't really questions, but they were both very important things. So
Love it.
yeah. Are we ready for a Bible verse? Or?
I think we are.
Yep.
All right. Well, my man Jeremy, he sent a big long email. He's from West Virginia. He's gonna come by one day, maybe drop some snacks off.
Well,
If you
come
drop
on.
snacks off.
Well, you're welcome.
But he wanted us to use a verse.
Let's do it.
If you drop snacks off,
If you even threaten.
and he's a law enforcement officer,
That
you
helps
get the
too.
verse,
Appreciate
my
your
man.
service.
Yeah.
So 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. So Hunter from Waco, your verse and your advice came from my other man, Jeremy.
And it never fails. And it's the greatest of all.
Amen.
Yep, that one needs to be read every day.
Yep. Because
Amen.
it's the greatest of the three. Hope, faith, and love is the greatest.
Hey, and we love to see y'all here next
Next
week.
week.
We're
All
out.
right.